Hello there, and welcome to Pets Aplenty. Today on the channel, you'll learn about the Yakutian Laika, a scarce breed that is intelligent and relatively easy to train. We've gathered all this information to help you make an informed decision if you find yourself drawn to this beautiful dog. Before we continue though, we would love for you to become a member of the channel by clicking on the join button down below. You can also review the perks of Pets Aplenty membership after clicking the join button. Now, let's get into the video. The breed's history. This breed was developed in the Yakutia area of Russian Siberia, where the indigenous Yakuta people used them as companion animals and working dogs in ancient times. Possibly dating back thousands of years, if not centuries, the Yakutian Laika was developed by indigenous people in northeast Russia. It was casually bred for generations for these versatile animals, including hunting, reindeer herding, draft work, and even as pets. About halfway through the 19th century, the breed's popularity skyrocketed, but as technology advanced, the necessity for dogs diminished and their numbers drastically declined in the 20th century. By the end of the 20th century, its numbers had dropped to the point that the species was in danger of extinction. In 1998, a group of animal lovers worked tirelessly to recover the breed. It wasn't until 2004 that the Yakutian Laika was officially recognized by the Russian Kynological Federation. These magnificent canines have been steadily spreading over the globe ever since the advent of the internet. The AKC has accepted the breed into its foundation stock service as the first step toward official registration. Appearance. The Yakutian Laika is double-coated, with a rich, plush undercoat and a rougher outer coat. Their double coats are a rainbow of hues, from white to gray to black to brown. Most Yakutian Laikas are classic black and white, but the breed includes a few tricolored dogs with brown coats. Male Yakutian Laika are between 50 and 66 pounds and 21 and 23 inches tall at the shoulder. Female Yakutian Laikas tend to be smaller than their male counterparts, standing about 20 to 22 inches at the shoulder, yet they still weigh in at 50 to 66 pounds. However, many dogs may vary in size from the standard for their breed. Temperament. Yakutian Laikas are medium-sized dogs that do okay just about everywhere. They have their own space and plenty of opportunities to interact with their human companions via play and cuddling. The ancient breed enjoys being in the middle of the action, close to their human companions. For thousands of years, the Yakutian Laika breed has co-evolved with humans. This has made them very devoted to their human companions. The Yakutian Laika's genetic predisposition for human companionships means that it will suffer in an isolated environment. The breed is known to form strong attachments with kids because of its amiable nature and thoughtful nature. Herding, hauling sleds, and hunting are just a few of the many tasks that Yakutian Laikas do. They were initially designed centuries ago to serve as essential tools for the Yakut people. This dog is as delighted to be at your side as it is to participate in agility, coursing abilities, herding, or sledding. For generations, in a society where showing any sign of weakness may result in death, the Yakutian Laika was man's indispensable and loyal companion. Its human family always treated it with dignity and respect, never as a mere pet. This means it evolved into a beautiful pet dog that is loyal, active, and easy to train. Despite being naturally sociable, it nonetheless benefits from early and extensive exposure to other people and cultures. This breed is ideal for those with a sedentary job or who live in a household with always someone around. Socialization. When properly socialized and raised with other canine companions, the Yakutian Laika is a beautiful family pet. Since they're bred to pull sleds, they're used to traveling in groups. The Yakutian Laika may be wary of strangers, but it's always happy to have a new friend. The breed's acute sense of smell and hearing make it an effective guard dog. Nonetheless, the dog's barking serves as a tool to communicate excitement about the prospect of meeting a new person. Yakutian Laikas love humans of all ages, but especially young ones. Even so, it's crucial to educate young ones of all ages on proper behavior while interacting with your Yakutian Laika. This dog's amiable demeanor makes it a poor choice for security duty. Since Yakutian Laikas are used to working with a pack of dozens of other dogs to pull a sled, they're generally friendly among canine companions of all breeds. The Yakutian Laika, like many other dogs, may have a little predation drive for cats and other small animals. However, with some continuous training, this behavior may be mitigated. Grooming. Yakutian Laika goes through seasonal coat changes, often known as blowing, much like other double-coated dog breeds. Brushing them daily during this period will speed up the process and help keep the house clean. When you're grooming, go for the metal comb and pin brush. You might possibly get some help with a de-shedder or detangler. Brushing once a week will keep his coat from matting and tangling. Although the Yakutian Laika's fur is designed to keep the dog warm in the winter and cool in the summer, you should never leave your dog outside in severe temperatures. Only bathe him twice or 3 times a year, since his coat naturally repels dirt and he doesn't have an odor. Remove the hair that grows between his toes to prevent snow, ice, and other debris from becoming stuck there and irritating him. During summer, sunscreen should be applied to your Yakutian Laika's face and lighter regions. His nails should be trimmed as required, generally once every 3 weeks. As a part of his weekly maintenance, you should clean his ears and brush his teeth. Exercise. Yakutian Laikas, like other sled-bred dogs, are full of life, stamina, and ambition. They require vigorous physical and mental activity daily to prevent damaging lulls. They have moderate to high energy and like playing fetch in the yard, running along to a bike, and sled or rig running. Long walks, jogging, hiking, and playing fetch with the frisbee or ball for at least an hour a day is also a great way to get started. During the puppy and early adult stages of their lives, your Yakutian Laika will likely need additional exercise to maintain good behavior around the house. Your Yakutian Laika will stay fit and healthy if you engage in one-on-one play sessions with their favorite people, which is something they really like doing. If you cannot devote enough attention to their pets, do not consider adopting a Yakutian Laika. Training. The Yakutian Laika is a pleasant and straightforward dog to train because of his intelligent and cooperative demeanor. Unlike some other working breeds, the Yakutian Laika may be more difficult to teach due to its independence and desire to do things his way. The Yakutian Laika looks to humans for direction and leadership. Still, he doesn't perform well with traditional methods of corrective training. He works harder if the training is based on sweet snacks and reinforcement. Basic obedience training is essential for the Yakutian Laika, as it is for any dog, so that it may learn the laws and conventions of appropriate conduct in human society. Agility training is an excellent way for them to simultaneously have physical and mental stimulation. If you don't give your Yakutian Laika the time and care it needs, it may become resistant to training. It's best to start teaching your puppy the basics of obedience at 8 weeks and then progress to more complex training as your dog ages. Diet and nutrition. Any premium dog food, store-bought or homemade, with your veterinarian supervision, should be ideal for your Yakutian Laika. Some Yakutian Laikas, particularly those with a high activity level, may need a more calorie-dense, higher-quality diet to keep up with their calorie needs. Be mindful of your dog's calorie intake and weight, since certain canines are predisposed to becoming overweight. Find out what kinds of human foods can be fed to your dog and what kinds can't. Feeding a Yakutian Laika at least 2 smaller meals per day rather than 1 big meal is recommended because of the breed's susceptibility to bloat. A constant supply of potable water is a need. Consult your doctor to create a balanced diet for your dog that takes into account his or her age, weight, and level of exercise. If you're worried about your dog's nutrition or weight, it's best to see a veterinarian. Health. This breed is considered to be relatively healthy. Nonetheless, it is susceptible to typical health problems. Maintaining a healthy weight for your dog is essential for avoiding various health issues, including dysplasia, arthritis, and even diabetes. To prevent these diseases from being passed on to their pups, reputable breeders conduct tests on adult dogs before mating them. Although not every Yakutian Laika is susceptible to these illnesses, knowing about them will help you make an informed decision. For an overall healthy dog, ensure you take your Yakutian Laika out for regular checks from time to time. Ever had a personal encounter with this breed? Let us know your experience in the comments section. Consider becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button to get early access to our upcoming videos plus other membership perks. Also, check out our playlist and click on the video links that pop up at the end of this video. Thank you for watching.